When Dr. Karen Blake looked up from her clipboard and saw a black woman walk into her private practice, she sighed, rolled her eyes, and whispered something to her nurse. 5 minutes later, the woman was told the doctor wouldn't be seeing her today. What no one knew was that this patient wasn't just any woman. She was a state medical inspector. And Dr. Blake, she was about to get a dose of her own medicine. It was supposed to be a routine visit, a compliance check masked as a new patient consultation. Dr. Camilla Ross, the recently appointed state medical compliance inspector, had received a troubling tip about discriminatory practices at the Blake Wellness Clinic in Greenville. Patients had anonymously reported being turned away or receiving subpar treatment based on race. Camilla decided to see for herself. Wearing simple business attire and carrying a discreet recorder in her handbag, Camilla entered the clinic and politely approached the front desk. "Hi, I'm here for my 10:30 appointment with Dr. Blake. New patient, Camilla Johnson." The receptionist barely looked up. "Please fill this out," she muttered, handing her a clipboard. Minutes later, Dr. Blake emerged from the back. She paused when she saw Camilla sitting quietly in the waiting room. Her face tightened. She leaned toward the nurse, whispering just loud enough, "We're not taking Medicaid walk-ins today. Tell her we're overbooked." The nurse hesitated. "But she has an appointment." Dr. Blake shrugged. "Make something up. Say the system crashed." Camilla's expression didn't change. She calmly stood as the nurse approached. "I'm sorry," the nurse stammered. "Dr. Blake had an emergency. We'll need to reschedule." "That's strange," Camilla said, her tone smooth as silk, "because I confirmed this appointment just yesterday. And I'm here under the name Camilla Johnson, but my full title is Dr. Camilla Ross, State Medical Inspector." The nurse's face went pale. The entire waiting room went silent. Camilla reached into her bag and pulled out her badge. "This clinic is under formal review for suspected civil rights violations. I just witnessed one firsthand, and I recorded the entire exchange." Dr. Blake appeared again, flustered and suddenly very polite. "Dr. Ross, I apologize. I had no idea." Camilla raised a hand. "Number you didn't, because you didn't bother to ask. You assumed, and your assumptions will now cost you your license." The fallout was immediate. Camilla issued a formal report within 48 hours, backed by audio evidence and witness statements from other patients in the lobby who corroborated what they heard. The state launched a full investigation, uncovering a pattern of discrimination dating back years. Dr. Blake's license was suspended pending disciplinary review. Her clinic was shut down temporarily. A lawsuit followed, filed by several former patients who had suffered under her biased care. The media picked up the story, and Camilla became an unlikely hero. But she declined interviews, saying simply, "I didn't do this for fame. I did it so no one else would be dismissed for the color of their skin." The state now requires anti-bias training for all practicing physicians and random inspections at private clinics statewide. Thanks to Camilla's brave confrontation. Dr. Blake thought she could dismiss a patient because of her skin color. What she didn't know was that the very person she tried to reject held the power to shut her entire practice down. Racism has no place in medicine, and in this story, justice came wearing a badge in a white coat. If you believe in accountability, share this story. Because when silence is broken, justice speaks loud.